Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Um, we are just finished tonight doing a live stream watching the Eagles playing. I guess we could say it was playing against New England, and it was ugly. It was really, I mean, it was really ugly. And we're going to be doing the same thing tomorrow with the Washington football team, of course, our Cowboys. Saturday evening, we'll watch that, and we'll do the Giants because. And some people are like, "Why are you watching the Eagles game?" Because we have to play them twice, as well as we also have to play New England. And if you watch the New England game, I know. Let me preface it this and say, this is preseason, so don't necessarily gather too much out of preseason because you're not playing your consistent players and things like that. I said this, of course, with the Dallas Cowboys, two previous preseason games where Eagle fans and Giant fans and Washington fans came in. Oh, you guys suck. You guys are terrible. And I'm kind of like, we don't have our whole complement of our team. But we've seen some people play, pretty well. Like last week with Kamara, who, is way down on the depth chart and stuff. He made plays in the fourth quarter that could have actually swung the game had it not been penalties and things. So you want to get some work in, and you want to make sure that nobody gets hurt because that's the key. That you got to be healthy when the season starts. Now, with that being said, we ended up watching the Eagles game tonight, and I have some questions. Philly 500, shout out to you. I'm glad you got the Mevo and stuff working. Um, you got to get the kinks and stuff out. You got to get used to actually using them. But once you do, you're going to be able to do some amazing things. The scoreboard you had up there, I love it. The fact that you can move the football around and things, it's cool. And the more you use it, the more things you'll find to be able to do with it. But I watched that game, and I'm still mystified because the Eagles have a quarterback problem. I think they have a major quarterback problem because I'm trying to understand how they had Hurts, who was warming up and looked good warming up, that somehow he came down with a mystery illness before the game and didn't play. Now, Hurts has played 5 games in his career. 5 games in his career. If anybody needs work, we keep saying, well, Dak Prescott, he's got to get out there and play and everything else. Here it is. Hurts needs to practice, needs to play with that team more than Dak Prescott needs to play with the Dallas Cowboys. But for some reason, sometime before the game, he came down with a mystery illness that prevented him from playing. Okay, you're banking your season on a guy who hasn't played but 5 games. I get that. Joe Flacco, and this is where we've got Cowboy fans that say, oh, let's sign Josh Rosen. We need a veteran as a backup. The reality is, there's no such thing as a quality backup anymore. If you have anything left in the tank, you're a starter. Joe Flacco was with a great defense with Baltimore, ended up being a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Congratulations. You're blessed to have gotten that ring. But since that time, he's been a journeyman quarterback. He went to Denver, and you see Denver has problems with quarterback. They really don't have one. They've got Teddy Bridgewater there and Drew Lock. My man Ross thinks that Drew Lock is going to be a lock for starting and is going to have a great season. I don't fall into that, but here's the thing. Flacco couldn't hold on to a position on that team. He went to the Jets and couldn't hold on to a position with the Jets. He goes to Philadelphia and says, you know what, I'm not coming here to be a bench warmer. I'm challenging for the starting role. Well, I got to tell you, Joe Flacco, he's late on some of the passes. The passes are high. I know they're going to say, well, he didn't have time, to do stuff because they didn't have the starting offensive line. Okay, I get that. But here's the thing. Mullins, who's your third string quarterback, tell you what, Mullins makes Ben DiNucci look great. Seriously. Mullins makes Ben DiNucci look. I mean, if you're the Eagles right now, you might want to call up about Ben DiNucci. Mullins is awful. Mullins, oh my God. So if you're the Eagles, and it's so funny because they trolled me, with Hard Knocks. They trolled me with the last game, and I tried to say, hey, it's a close game. It's preseason. It doesn't really matter. Oh, you guys are ass. Now those same mother humpers are up here. Oh, it's just preseason. True, it is just preseason, and it doesn't mean a whole lot. However, what you just put on film was gutless. You haven't lost a preseason game by 35 points in 26 years. You had a goose egg. You allowed New England 35 points. They ended up running 207 yards on the ground. Cam Newton was like 8 or 9. Mac Jones, a rookie, was like 13 out of 16. It, again, I understand it's preseason. You didn't have everybody, but you got to at least show something a little bit more than that. Now, Kurt Warner's over here. There's nothing you can take out of that game. I'm just looking at that, and some of those guys that played tonight will be signed and will have to play valuable minutes for the Eagles. And if you're an Eagle fan, you need to worry some. I'm not saying push the panic button yet, but you have to do better than that. And to say that, oh, well, it's no star. Well, what if Jalen Hurts? What if Jalen Hurts isn't as good as advertised? And I know Ragar was out there. I know Devontae Smith was out there and stuff. You had your starting receivers out there, not your starting tight ends. But you got to do better than that, guys. I know Eagle fans, you're going to jump on me. The Cowboys don't look good. And that's fine. That's fine. That is the part of being a grown-ass man. If you're going to talk the talk, then walk the walk. And right now, it looked like the Eagles are crawling. We'll see what happens tomorrow night with the Washington football team. I hope you guys tune in. We'll definitely be scouting them as well. We were told that this was going to be the dress rehearsal game for the Eagles. And for a Cowboy, it's not going to be a dress rehearsal because Zeke's not going to play. Dak's not going to play. I think Amari Cooper might play for a few snaps. But it's, this is the new NFL where who knows what teams are thinking. So I hope you guys have had a great day, and God willing, I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.